Well, in a couple of years ago, I was notified by my then husband that he was having an affair, which unfortunately caused me to have a breakdown and led me to a suicide attempt. In the process of all of that, I was able to discover through some intense therapy and working at this center that's no longer there in Palos Verdes, it burnt down, called Reconnect, that I was bipolar. And discovering I was bipolar was probably one of the most monumental things for me because it started putting things into perspective from when I was younger and also some of my behavior because I'm 53, so straight Gen X here. And in the process of getting from there to here, I found out I'm bipolar, I'm gay, I have HIV, I'm a diabetic, I was molested. I mean, you name it, I've got it. I've, been there. But the thing is, I got here, I found out, and just like our last person was saying, I found I needed church and I needed my connection with God in my way. And I knew then I had to start listening to what he was saying to me. And during all of that, I also met somebody, and him and I now have been together for almost 2 years. I now have a stepson, and I never thought I would have a child in my life. And it's just, I'm a very big proponent now for mental health for men, because unfortunately, like in my generation, we were not raised to ask for help. We were not raised to say, hey, you know what? I'm depressed. I'm this, I'm that. We were raised, oh, suck it up. Don't be a sissy. You'll be fine. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. And unfortunately, because of the way I was raised, that's very much where I was until I got there. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm as low as I'm possibly going to get. Let's go up.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. Wow, I'm just so happy that you just seem like you're just in better spirits and
Oh
just love
yeah.
it. Yeah, oh, that's
life
awesome.
is life is fun if you look at it and you take some of the pressure off of yourself. I mean, I also am sober, so it's like no drinking, no weed, no anything. And I'll tell you, one of the funniest things in the world is go to a bar sober and watch the dumbness. It's crazy, you know.
That is really true. I can imagine.
Yeah,
That would be frustrating. That's so funny. But thank you for sharing with us, seriously, sharing your story with us. Very touching. And it's just a reminder, just there's nothing wrong with asking for help and just trying to be happier. That's it. Like, I love that.
that's one of the
And
reasons I wanted to share this, because it's like so many men are afraid to ask for help, but I think so many people in general are, and there's nothing wrong with it. It is the most courageous thing you could probably ever do. It's just say, hey, I'm not okay.
so true. Thank you for joining us. Please tell us how we can support you. If there's any projects you have coming up, website, social media, let us know,
I
please.
I actually during all of this started designing hats, and they're on Etsy. And I pulled a couple of them. So for instance, when Kamala was running, this was one of the ones I made. And
Uh,
then I did this one for suicide prevention.
wow, that's really nice.
And I do them all by hand. And then this is one of the newer ones.
Wow, very nice.
Thanks. And
Yeah.
I usually try to run discounts and stuff. But yeah, I'm on
What
Etsy.
can you
I'm
spell
on
out your Etsy name?
Sparkle, SparkleAndGlint. Sparkling Glint.
I love it. Thank you so much, Juan, for joining us today. This was
Oh, you're
amazing.
very welcome. And I can't wait to see how this goes.
Me too. Thank you.
All
Awesome.
right. Have a good one.
You. Thank you.